Okay. I think we are live. Let me just check on my phone. Uh, it's been, I think, a week since my last live, and I told to do a live every day. That's the consistency I'm having right now. And as always, my irritable English. Let me just check why I'm not live. Oh, because I'm watching this thing from my own channel only. Let me just switch. Yeah, I'm live. Okay, audio working fine. Video working fine. Yes, I can. I think we can begin the video. Let me just open this video into my Ignito mode so I don't leak any of my information except what I want to say. Okay, hello guys, welcome. Stop, huh? Nice. So, welcome back to the video, live stream basically. And I was going to sleep. I was very tired from the work and everything, and uh, today's days was very hectic, and I was going to the bed, but I watched this video. Why you're so bored? And that started to give me so many thoughts, so many crazy ideas. How this thing indulge in our life, in our everyday life, how the society is functioning by inculcating this behavior. This is a natural behavior, boredom. uh, these things that I seen, my energy is down because I am sleepy, but I need to say this. So the thing is, uh, boredom, we simply oversimplify boredom. But this video intrigued me to think more deeply about the boredom. In this video, he gives a very clear analogy about a car and thing. You can watch and go and watch everything about detail study and everything about boredom in this video. In his video, Johnny Harris. I'm just going to share my opinion and everything that I think, that I that my mind started to wonder, that started to relate to different type of things that works with this concept of boredom basically is like, uh, you are at night, and sometimes you feel like you're thinking about the past, you're thinking about the future, you're thinking what are you going with your life, what are you doing with your life, what is happening with your life. This is boredom. This is what boredom is. And the you will, by deduction, by assumption, you will if I will ask you, let's just do a Q&A, ask quick Q&A. If I'll ask you that, if that is the boredom increased or decreased from 1950 to 2025, what will be your answer? Think. My answer was that it might have decreased because of the so much social media, internet. Basic thing is internet. Because of internet, TV, everything, people should be less bored. But the Tata tells very different story. In this video, he shows different charts to explain boredom has drastically increased with this new era. Why? There is a very complex behavior answer to this. Basically, it is very simple, but if you will go deep science, he completely gives you everything from reading research paper to reading books, reading talking to people on this topic, everything. He has done a tremendous amount of research. I would recommend you to watch this video, watch his video, Johnny Harris's video. And I'm just going to comment, I will just going to say different aspects. I'm going to talk about boredom. Let's talk about boredom. Boredom is so deeply inculcated in our society that we don't naturally see it. Let's take a very, very local example. I live in India, and there is a very uh, deep, deep insight, very deep desire, or I would say very deep wish of people in India to have a government job. Let's see from the point of let's see it from the point of boredom. But before explaining this, I have to just explain you about a simple thing, how boredoms function. Let me just explain you with a short story. It is somewhat this same thing has been told in the Sapien, uh, a brief history of human beings. uh, I think that was the title of the book, by Yuval Noah Harari. I will recommend you to watch it also. But the thing, I will just tell you a small story so I can relate it to the how our mentality of government job and everything works. Let's just get to the story. Okay. So the thing is, uh, in our previous time, in the old ages, people used to do farming. Before the industrial age, before this new age, before the industrial age, we used to do farming. And farming requires very, very large amount of your effort. So from the morning to the night, you were focused straight on only one path, to cultivate the farms. Why you were so focused on this part? If we'll ask the question, that I thought there is someone. Uh, the thing is to the motive of this channel is also to ask questions. Why? Ask, go deep. That's how you'll learn to be more and more. Uh, what can be this world? Basically, you will become a more wise person, more calculative person. Basically, your critical thinking skills will improve when you will start to ask why. uh, i- when you will start to ask why, without directly accepting anything that has been said to you in first time at their face value. So um, that's the I've completely lost the context. But the thing is, I'm new to this. But the thing is, let's see. Uh, I was explaining your boredom. People used to say people used to do farming, and why they were used to do farming? Because in the earlier times, if you will not cultivate a farm, you will not able to get the food on the table of your family, on your family table. So it will be a disaster from your family. So the mind was narrowly focused on putting the food on the table. So we didn't have to find any purpose. And the thing is, we accepted the purpose. In this video, he also says about three things that previously used to inherently drive our purpose. It was family, it was religion, and it was community. But the problem with this new generation is, because of this online world, because of being individualistic personality rising, because more and more this culture of individualism is, very drastically rising. So because of this, Our community part has community pillar. Let's suppose there are three pillars. So our community pillar has down is down because of this. And now l- remains as religion part. More and more people are trying becoming atheist because they don't believe in the religion with the time moving forward. So religion part is also gone. So you are left with only the family part to drive your purpose. And without the purpose, human cannot survive for long. It has also the whole agenda of a book was Man Search for Meaning. There was a book, Man Search for Meaning. I used to read it. The whole agenda of that book is to explain you that how important a purpose, a goal, a hope is in life through a story of his own concentration camp journey. That book is completely based on that. I would recommend you to read this, or you can also watch the summary or audiobook or anything, whatever feels right. You can do that thing. But the thing is, humans, the core idea is that humans need a purpose to survive. So we will come now. I have explained you the baseline that previous time we had to farm, we were very busy, we inherently took whatever purpose the society forced on us. We never thought of any driving force to find a very new variety of purpose or anything like that. We have never done that. The modern time has democratized finding purpose. The thing is clear. But let just see how this thing of boredom, the thing of boredom and purpose deeply inculcate in our society. We can see in our society. Let's see. In India, people are fascinated by government jobs. Why? If we'll see from the angle that if you have a government job, you are secure. You don't have to think of the survival. You will go at 9, you will come at 5, and you will get some certain amount of salary. I'm just giving you a path that should ideally work, but there are different things that can come in a way, like corruption. You can be doing that also, you can be, but I'm taking the very idealistic scenario. You go to 9, you go at 9, you came at 5, you do whatever work you have assigned to do. There is no uh, there is nothing like that you will be removed from your job for not doing not performing or being the best employee of the month. You will be fired. No, nothing like that. So the thing is, it gives you a safety, it gives you a security, so your mind stop to wonder about different type of things, so how you can survive. It's makes you in a cruise control mode. Most people become go to a cruise control mode after it. People in his video he also says that watching videos, reels or anything, you just go on a cruise control. You're just swapping without thinking about why I am doing this. You're not basically really paying attention to it. You're paying your attention to the phone on which you are watching the video. You are not I you are basically focusing your attention on the phone. I'm getting sleepy. I need sleep. Sleep deprivation. So the thing is, you are watching the reel. So you are going on a cruise control for some period of time. Uh, but if you relate this to a government job, these people they will also go on a cruise control. They know what they have to do. They do it from 9 to 5. They come home. they eat, they spend time with the family, they solve their family problem, they sleep. If you relate to this in perspective of a career, I'm saying this boredom in perspective. Boredom is simply finding a best purpose in life. This is one of the meaning of boredom. What you do in the render night, you are wondering about your past, getting nostalgic, watching about the future, everything. You're judging yourself about the past. Everything that is happening is trying to figure out a bigger, larger, broader purpose in your life, trying to have a variety in life. That's the thing. And when you get a government job, this career related boredom goes out of the way. The thing only remains is your family problems, and that's will be one of the reason that you will see, uh, in spite of having a very good government job, having uh, all type of facility, people go in deep drinking habits, smoking and everything like that. These things act as a proxy to get away from your, what will say, distress from family problems. But when these things get, the thing is, you start addiction for the purpose of getting relief from the stress that is caused by the family problems. But these things completely addict you, and then the family problem is not your problem. This addiction becomes your problem, and this addictions makes your body so fragile. Then this addiction lead to your problem, and that also become your family problem. This is a the society is too complex. Society is very dynamic and very, there are thousands of variable working each and every time. I can go on and on. I remember just I watched a video. I don't remember which video I watched, but in that video it was saying that, um, uh, it was saying that, oh yes, I remember the video. Let me just show you. Uh, I will recommend his channel also. Such a great content. He create very informative, very detailed, and his video is completely illustrative and will completely engage you. You would feel like something boring going on. It's a very nice channel. You should watch. I was watching this video. I don't know, one, um 3 days ago, and in this video it says that humans are basically like, never able to anticipate the change that will be done on the ecosystem. And the capitalism has already led to greediness, and greediness lead to malicious behavior to prevent from stopping your profit. In this his video, Vertasium tries to explain this only. There was a, uh, Teflon. Teflon, I think it was Teflon only. I might be wrong. You can go and watch this video for details. But it was Teflon, I think. There was a C8 particle or something like that. It was used for, it was resistant to anything. Water, water does not get absorbed, and nothing. You try to burn it. You try to do anything. That's why Teflon is used in non-stick pans, and there are thousands of application of this. And the thing is, these polluted each and every water bodies in this earth. Each and every water body in this earth. Like, yeah, it is 97, 96%. Uh, the thing is, other 4% is we are just giving benefit of doubt that yeah, there will be some place. It has this chemical has reached to Antarctica. It is in our blood. It is very dangerous for our body, but it has been around this world. It is around this world, and was this is harmful was uh, found out very early by the companies that invented it, but they choose not to disclose that, and they keep on producing products of this chemical and earning profit. And the thing is that we have completely polluted our water bodies with this chemical. And in let's suppose we are in India. Let's suppose we go to Bangladesh. Let's go to Vietnam and any country. Let's go to Africa. A, a child drinking water in Africa. Let's say he's drinking water. He's from a middle class family. He's drinking nice water, but the water is only polluted. That's the thing. Humans are very naive in predicting their uh, consequences of the actions that they take in this ecosystem. I repeatedly say that humans fails to anticipate the actions they take. Fail. They completely fail to anticipate what will happen to the ecosystem after they will do something that they are trying to do. Let's. I will also show you one or more video. You should also go and watch this video also. I was. It was about Johnny Harris video only. Uh, yeah, it was the just previous video. This is Race to the Ocean. In this video also he tries to say that people are trying people are trying to basically uh, mine apple like it is some kind of mineral in the ocean that every country wants to mine, and there is still regulation and compliance study going on that if we will mine this, because these minerals are in complete deep sea, 5 kilometers down I think, in the sea. There is silence, there is nothing moving there. There are different type of creatures in quality not quantity. They are very less type, but there are very less creature, but they are very diversified creatures at that depth. So the thing is there is going on a deep regulation and compliance, auditing, what we'll say, creation of this regulation is going on, so to check that how will be how will it this mining will affect the ecosystem of the sea at that such deep level. That study is going, but the thing is people want to mine that. People are very eager to mine that. They are trying to find a loophole to mine that. People are very selfish. Humans are very selfish. I will This can be a deduction from these types of stories that you see, what was human was able to do in the past, and the humans current motivation to do things that could harm their own ecosystem. It's like the old story that we used to listen in our houses, that it is a Hindi thing, it is a Hindi quote that apne पैरों पे कुल्हाड़ी मारना. That thing we used to listen in our household in India, and that's the whole concept the society is trying to portray on itself. That's the thing. Boredom. I I was on boredom and that got to completely different topic. But the thing is boredom. Boredom is like a two-edged sword. two-edged sword. It also very beneficial in some aspects. It also lead to sadism. It also lead to sadism, and it is also responsible for the creativity. When you get bored, there are different parts of your brain that get activated, and this tries to create a daytime story in your mind. They try to uh, create different things in your mind. They try to just don't so you don't have to face the reality of getting bored. The brain starts to work very very rigorously for that, and that lead to creativity also. Sometimes this boredom lead to sadism also. Some people trolling others to get the sense of purpose in their life. The main motive is to get the purpose, and boredom is like finding that purpose. Boredom is like finding that purpose. In previous time we used to have the purpose, we just was moving on the road, moving on the path of the life. But the thing is, after the independence, democratization of this boredom in this new era, that we have so much time to think about what to do in this life. What is life made of? Why we should do what we do? Why we can't do this? Why everything people asking continuously, why I did this in the past, why I did this in future, yeah, wo, everything is going on. And that's the thing, the boredom. I think I'm I'm very sleepy. Okay, I will just go to sleep. Yeah, that's what I wanna say. I will also like to end this stream by saying a quote that all had seen this in this video only of um, uh, Johnny Harris. Uh, You need to let the little things that will ordinarily bore you suddenly thrill you. Andy Warsaw. And one more thing is, earlier I used to think boredom only helps you to be more creative, but it has other side. It leads to sadism also. So it is a double-edged sword, and there are many ways to tackle this boredom type of thing. I'm not saying that there will be some magical way that boredom will disappear and you will feel like, oh, I have achieved, I have arrived, eureka moment. Nah, nothing like that will happen anytime soon. Till we are Homo sapiens, I don't think this will happen, or we evolve to kind of remove this type of behavior from our uh, um, brain or our ecosystem, our body's ecosystem. Until then, we are stuck with boredom. Boredom is like an inherent thing that we have. So I think one of the thing is to do accept it and look at it from a holistic view. That's the thing. And if you want a deep detail, I just want to talk about this. I felt so intrigued by this idea that I wanted to share what I know, what I learned, and what I feel like. That's all for this video. I will recommend you to watch this video, and if you like, you can also this video. Mind blowing masterpiece videos. Potassium is mind blowing. I am going to sleep. I have to work tomorrow. Bye guys. Have a good night. Bye.